This was a project that was envisioned with matriarchal wisdom and some of the things that, Native communities are struggling with. Young men's wellness is really important to the community wellness. When, communities are suffering, then some people have to pick up more and carry more of the weight. This was an important exercise to remind younger men of the importance of being who you are and where you come from by actually living it and doing it. The project wasn't just carving a canoe, it was enshrining a lot around what it means and what the potential of what it can bring back to the people. And that essence and the historical fact that there's been a generational gap in traditional carving.
We were ocean-going people, so there was probably tons of canoes around in our community, and it's more than just a vessel. It's a life. It's a provider. It's a protector. It's a means of transportation to better things.
It's really empowering to see this from start to finish, a raw log, everything that went in between, working with the other guys and creating a brotherhood through something so positive like this, and to have that connection with the ancestors. It's just something that's been long overdue. I've found another log that I hope to be able to work with in the future to make another smaller version of this. I really want to make a sealing canoe to bring back the sealing tradition to our people. I just really want out of this to be able to pass it on, for this not to be the end, to keep it going.
People bond together when they're doing things like this, right? It's a nice experience. I feel it's like a healing process, traditional healing, artwork. It's good for the heart. Made me happy out there.
I enjoyed working with all the tools he said, and just showed me once, and it was like, all right, grab the tool. It's like, hey, this is how I do it. I don't want to break the tool.
I think you had some fun with the chainsaw early on.
Yeah, I like the fun chainsaw.
From my perspective, I think you matured in ways around just, coming through adversity. For me, that was part of the essence of what the project meant, other than being an apprentice and learning how to carve a canoe. It's awesome to have your boy there.
Yeah, Tyson loved to come up there, just ready to go. All right, gotta go do some work.
Yeah.
Go work.
I helped by steaming this canoe. Little tools we use, but I don't know the name.
Cultural healing. This community is healing.
I actually didn't even want to live anymore. And I got really lucky that this project came along. So it literally saved my life. Like, I'm not kidding, it saved my life. I've made a lot of new brothers and sisters from this project. I'm just really, really grateful for the whole community and everybody that made this happen.
One of our biggest medicines as Indigenous people is laughing. And we laughed a lot. And that in itself will be something that I will carry with me forever.
From the start of the project to now, I think it's done a lot more than we had expected. Each milestone was amazing to witness and to see. It brought our community together, the younger kids and the older generations. It's not done, and it's just like a beginning. I think it's a beginning to so many cultural pathways that we need to rekindle in our community, put that fire back in.
As an Indigenous professor, we're called on by our communities, by our nations, and the nations that we're in relationship with to support Indigenous resurgence, which is enlivening our ancestral teachings and being able to collaborate or partner on projects that support children, youth, family, and community wellness. There were a lot of stories shared, a lot of reminiscing, a lot of pride in what it means to be Pacheedaht, what it means to be Nuu-chah-nulth. We could see these young men starting to walk taller and stronger, just like their relative, the cedar.
Hey, what does the čupuc mean to you, Bree?
It's fun and I like the canoe.
So what the čupuc means to me is that it will bring our community more closer together in unity. It will give us a lot of opportunities to travel to other nations up and down the coast, possibly in the States, to celebrate culture and having meals together and share, sing and dance.
It brought the youth together, brought our nation back together. It's nice to see the youth and everybody get involved in something, and that's what we need here. We need to bring back our culture.
It smells great.
I think the canoe is like really strong for this community. I think the community needed it, and it's super powerful for everyone to be involved in on making it.
The generation after us will be older, can talk about it.
We heard the canoe was a woman, and so they just took warrior from the youth and woman from the spirit of the canoe, and they merged it together. So it's really awesome that the kids of Pacheedaht actually got to name this canoe.
Do you think that you're going to be a paddler when you're older? Do you want to paddle this canoe?
Me too.
Just really kind of like a proud, happy, that all the prayers and visions for our children, just happy that it's coming to be, like coming alive. Like it was a tree, now it's alive again.
The spirit of the canoe is powerful. It's giving, it's loving, it's caring, it's protecting.
The canoe means a lot. I can't say enough what a canoe means to us. We harvest animals with it. We take kids out on, we go on journeys. We learn languages, we learn songs. It's just priceless.
They give me the honor of taking the first swipe at it, you know, because I did build this is part of our tradition in our life.
I'm very honored to be a part of building the čupuc, and I think in the next few years it'll show what it exactly means to the community.
This project has been really vital in regards to supporting the roles and responsibilities and helping reunite our communities and supporting us in revitalizing our culture. With that comes strength, determination, self-governance, and resiliency.
If you're not paddling in harmony together, your čupuc goes crooked, sways around. But when you paddle in harmony and together in unity, it goes straight.
The canoe, as it goes through life, the same thing, it needs care and attention and always needs to be put away after the journeys and always cared for in a good way. And these teachings are being passed on now. It was kind of left for a while, but you know, our people, we never lose that knowledge. It's in our very being. Passing it on to the younger men is only going to empower all of our future.
We are on Pacheedaht territory. We've been awaiting a stay for a while. Have Micah and his team teaching our men and family all this. This is something we'll never forget. I mean, you know, even the children were out there. And I'm proud of being here.
This is a design that has been inspired by people in the village talking about what's important to the people. Seafoam. This worm-line design is symbolic of the matriarchal strength of basket weaving in that tradition. Then the whale, whaling people, is important to the Pacheedaht people.
It's been a big partnership with UVic in Pacheedaht over the last 2 years. It's a great day to be here standing with Master Carver Micah from Macau, and we got Pacheedaht members here also supporting. The
three sisters at Macau, Pacheedaht, and Pacheedaht live together as one, and our bloodlines are really strong.